Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back to your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, as well as the vast majority of crypto and finance. And guys, we have an absolute huge announcement today from Ripple. It's going to be a very large thing that we dive into here in a second. But first, I want to go over a few things and then we will get right into it. But one thing that I do want to talk about is the market itself. The global crypto market cap is up about roughly 4.23%. Bitcoin hitting over $30,000 yet again. Ethereum closing in on $2,000. And of course, XRP not shy to the party, up about roughly 5%, 9% on the 7-day span, sitting at about roughly 52 cents. We are watching, waiting, and hopefully here soon, breaking over the triple top that we were sitting at, which was right around this 54 cent zone. So we are watching this closely. If we can get this big breakout, then yes, we are going to be targeting the high 70 to 80 cent region. There's still a lot of room to go, but hey, I'm very excited to see this. It is up so far this year, 62%, which is great to see. But yes, we've seen a few announcements from Ripple. We're going to dive into it. First, I want to go over a few things recently. So one was over 70% of global finance leaders say their confidence in the crypto industry has increased in the past 6 months. Learn about the trends, technologies, and use cases driving this optimism in our 2023 new value report. Now, this is not new news, right? We talked about this a little bit in their new value report. We went over this in the past. This is only going to continue from here on out, though. The biggest thing that I've said around crypto and this technology is the fact that these big giants out there, they see the value here, especially those global finance leaders. But outside of finance, you also have major businesses, enterprises that want to get in on the game. This technology is thriving. This asset class, whether it be at $1 trillion in market cap or $3 trillion in market cap or even 10, this market is going to continue to grow in a rapid pace because guess what? The technology that is thriving within the space is in high demand. They don't care about the price today. They don't care about the price tomorrow. They don't care about the price next week. They care about what they can achieve utilizing this type of technology. We know utilizing XRP with Ripple's products, it could unlock billions and possibly even trillions of dollars. Trapped capital is a big problem, but also liquidity is a big problem. All of this being solved through Ripple. Things that I've been looking at is what the big players are saying. And guess what? Here you have from Jerome Powell from the Fed. We do see payments stablecoins as a form of money. I guess he meant to say we do see payment stablecoins as a form of money, but I guess CoinDesk maybe worded it wrong. But nonetheless, this is from the Fed, from Jerome Powell. Listen closely to this.
We do see payment stablecoins as a form of money, and in all advanced economies, the ultimate source of credibility in money is the central bank, and we believe that it would be appropriate to have quite a robust federal role in what happens in stablecoins going forward, and that leaving us with a weak role and allowing a lot of private money creation at the state level would be a mistake. But nonetheless, again, I do appreciate that we've been able to be heard and share our views with the committee.
So yeah, this is a pretty large announcement because what most people are going to tie this back to is USDC and USDT and things like that. But honestly, and I don't think anybody really brought it up in the comments, as you guys do see, it's just a whole bunch of scams. As we do look at this, right, especially around stablecoins, there's an IMF document. In fact, I'm going to probably be going over it in a video later on today where it is talking about stablecoins, and guess who's mentioned under that stablecoin section for cross-border payments? Oh yeah, that's right, XRP and XLM. Now, a few people confuse the idea on how XRP and XLM could be stablecoins, but to me it's very simple. XRP could be a stablecoin when you have a floor put in place. That floor put in place could be on-demand liquidity. And a lot of people are still confused by that statement, but think about it like this, right? On-demand liquidity is not created to increase the value of XRP. In order to have the price of XRP gained off of on-demand liquidity, you would have to have a seller on the other side of those transactions, but there's not. On-demand liquidity is utilizing XRP as a bridge currency to settle transactions. When you do that, and when you have trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars being settled, the price of XRP becomes stable, meaning there's a floor put in place. Now combine that with retail trading XRP and all of the use cases on the XRP ledger. Well, now you have a ton of demand for the token and there's not enough supply, meaning the price of XRP drastically increases in value and becomes stable. We could have XRP become a stable coin as a payment means. This would be very large if that is the case, and this is outlined in an IMF document. Now also, the big news announcement from Ripple that caused XRP, in my opinion, to start skyrocketing in value, as you guys do see from the announcement. This was at 10 p.m. that this got announced, basically, and you guys do see the price. So I quoted it, and I said, sheesh, this is huge for Ripple and crypto. Yet another reason why I'm hyper focused on what is happening outside of the US. And here you guys have the announcement from Brad Garlinghouse himself. As a major global financial center, Singapore led the way in taking a pragmatic, innovation-first approach to crypto. We're incredibly proud Ripple is one of the handful of firms, less than 20, to receive in-principle approval for MAS MPI license for digital payment token services. And yes, this is the Monetary Authority of Singapore with an MPI license for digital payment token services. Huge, huge step. And here you guys have from the announcement. What's comical about this is how they worded everything. So one, Ripple said it received in-principle approval of a major payment institution license from the Monetary Authority of Singapore, the country's central bank. The license allows Ripple to offer regulated digital payment token products and services and expand customers' use of XRP, a cryptocurrency it is closely associated with. It comes as Ripple continues to spar with the SEC Commission over a lawsuit. That SEC case, it is all a big show. How many people are avoiding XRP right now, right? Like how many people since, December of 2020 have avoided XRP? I will tell you right now that it's probably a very large percentage. I was buying during the summer of 2022. I was buying during the winter of 2022. And up until recently, I was also buying XRP. And now it is sitting at 52 cents. This year, it's up 62%. And I believe that this is just droplets of water in a bucket. XRP, in my opinion, will continue to have a drastic increase in price and value. I believe that the future is very bright for a lot of these assets like XRP that have utility tied to them. And I think that it is I think that's very interesting to see where the market is headed right now, as everyone is starting to focus on utility a little bit more now than ever before. And I do think that Ripple is positioned well as a company. And I also think that XRP as a cryptocurrency and also even as the utility token that is being utilized within a lot of Ripple's products is positioned very nicely as well for mass adoption. But we do see down here a few things. One, the license will allow Ripple to offer regulated digital payment token products and services and expand the cross-border transfers of XRP, a cryptocurrency the company is closely associated with, among its customers, which are banks and financial institutions. I love to see it, right? But then also down here, the company's on-demand liquidity service uses XRP as a kind of bridge between currencies, which it says allows payment providers and banks to process cross-border transactions much faster than they would over legacy payment rails. But Ripple also operates a blockchain-based international messaging system called RippleNet to facilitate massive transfers of funds between banks and offer financial institutions similar to the global interbank messaging system SWIFT. Love to see that as well. So yeah, I mean, with this is a huge announcement. I mean, there's no way of saying that it isn't. I think that this solidifies where Ripple's position currently speaking. What I find very interesting about this as well is this is all happening while XRP is still scrutinized, and while Ripple is still in this battle against the SEC. Ripple continues to, spend a ton of money on a lot of acquisitions. They continue to expand outside of the US fast, which does beg the question, what's going on with this SEC lawsuit? Is this just noise? It's it's just one big distraction, right? In my opinion, yeah, I think it's one big distraction. I think that retail is playing perfectly into it. I think that a lot of individuals have avoided XRP. I think that there's so much FUD right now still around XRP and Ripple. And I think it's at probably one of the most crucial times to be focusing on XRP and what Ripple is doing for this entire industry. Also, Stuart Alderati did quote Ripple because they did announce this. MAS underscore SG has built a workable framework that truly unites consumer protection, market integrity, and innovation. They've also outlined a clear taxonomy to classify and regulate digital assets, making it possible for companies like Ripple to build and offer compliant products. It's been said many times, but bears repeating, regulatory clarity is what will help drive crypto utility for real-world use cases. And yeah, this is a huge stepping stone. It really is. I personally love to see this. And you know what? As we continue to look at what Ripple has been doing, this is all to provide a gateway for crypto. I mean, this is huge. And I do think that we are on our way to mass adoption of utility. It's getting closer and closer every single day. And we do see Singapore is a leading global financial center and a prominent gateway to business in Asia Pacific. We're incredibly proud to receive an in-principle license from the MAS, reaffirming our commitment to the region and ongoing proactive engagement with regulators globally. You know what's funny? Like, this is a US-based company. Ripple is still a US-based company, and they are getting treated better outside of the US than inside of the US. It's kind of wild. And we do see with customers across APAC, Ripple's payment solution experienced massive growth in 2022, providing businesses and financial institutions with the ability to streamline their cross-border payments. Internally, Ripple's operations in the Singapore office strengthened as the number of employees doubled to support growing demand in the region. So this is a huge region that is growing and growing and growing and demanding, Ripple's operations. And we do see as the presence of fintech continues to develop across the region, progressive regulators like the MAS are poised to reap the myriad benefits of supporting new technology while simultaneously paving the way for future global regulation. As more countries develop regulatory frameworks for crypto, many are looking to Singapore's early leadership in developing a clear taxonomy and licensing framework. This, in principle, regulatory approval from the MAS will enable us to better support our forward-looking customers looking to hone in on blockchain and crypto technologies to build a more inclusive and borderless financial system. Absolutely love to see it. This is a huge, huge deal. I'm so excited for this. And you know what? While we are on the idea and the subject of Ripple expanding rapidly, like, look at what's happened in this year alone. Ripple to help Montenegro launch CBDC. Colombia Central Bank announces Ripple partnership 5 days ago. Over here, Ripple further expands into UAE. Payments provider will use XRP 4 months ago. And then also, just recently in the end of May, Ripple's key partner joins forces with major UAE remittance service. Again, the entire Ripple economy, if you will, that's what I'm going to call it, right, is expanding. Tranglo expanding rapidly. Ripple expanding rapidly. A lot of Ripple partners are expanding rapidly through Ripple services. I mean, the picture is painted for everyone out there. You either see it or you don't. And, one thing that I've been very, very clear on is focus on what's happening outside of the US. The US is not, the largest market out there. It's one of the largest, but it's not the largest. We are seeing big things happening. And in my opinion, crypto itself is primed for long-term massive adoption and incredible wealth creation. And yeah, it's long-term. Even in short-term, I do think that there's going to be a lot of great success. I mean, we're still kind of on the meme coin scene. I mean, listen, like Pepe's up 40%. Once we get rid of meme coins and once we really start focusing on these big initiatives around utility-grade tokens, then guess what? That's going to be where the big money comes into play. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe to notifications on because of more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. So it's up to you all. Have a beautiful day or a beautiful night. Wherever you guys are on this world, it's been Nick. Peace out, guys.